I'm okay.
That's like the guy, you draw guys like that. That is the thing
dude.
you're into.
Look, and he's got batteries.
Holy shit, guys, it's Star Wars!
It is Star Wars. You guys, I held off on watching this, and it really pained me. I tried to get Paige to watch it, and she was busy. Alejandra was busy, and I was like, I can't believe I have to fucking wait.
I was out of state. Otherwise,
you were
I would have been
in
here.
the state. Yeah, you weren't even here. And because we react to things in real time, we had to wait. Yes, and it was like cutting your arm off.
Every hour.
You went like this.
Every hour was like a knife cut until I watched it, which will be now, and I can stop the pain.
God, I've been waiting for the footage, and I've barely seen, like, I've seen a couple pictures. I won't say anything, but
I think I saw
as maybe
somebody.
some of you know, we are huge Star Wars fans. The movie I look forward to the most every year is the next Star Wars film.
Star Wars movies,
whatever they may be,
and then Christmas. Christmas is like secondary to seeing the new Star Wars movie in December.
And we reacted because we were at Coachella, and I like sat everybody
for
down
the original trailer,
for the first trailer. So I'm just excited.
Like the best fucking trailer, right?
Yeah, it was really. I mean, I honestly think the Force Awakens trailer, the trailer for that one, especially the Chewie I'm Home, and even the one after that, I think was better than the teaser for this.
I don't know.
And you think that this was a better teaser?
I think I loved it, man. I really liked what we saw. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I have a movie now that I've seen,
right?
And so I can extrapolate and be like, "Ooh, maybe this will happen." Whereas with that first one, I was just like,
Don't get me wrong. There was like so many cool images, and I think I always have thought this ever since Rian Johnson was announced as the director. I always thought this had the chance to be the best one.
I know you've said that.
Yeah, and I really believe that. And I actually saw Looper last weekend again for the I don't know how many.
You seen Brick yet?
Yeah, I've seen Brick.
Brick's okay.
But just watching Looper and seeing how that was like a $30 million film, what he did with it, and how his imprint is all over that. I'm just so excited to see how that translates to this, which is his first mega film. And
it's gonna be crazy.
So, yeah, let's watch and not talk anymore.
Shh. Watch.
Everybody set. Ready. Go.
It's too much.
Action. Episode 8. Gosh. The first film didn't even have a number.
I wonder if that's like that
It's
red
gotta
stuff
be.
that those things kick up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryan has written a story
There he
that's
is.
unexpected but right.
See, that's what I like.
Some of the stuff that happens, people are going to be like, oh my god.
Even though I think I know it all, they throw things at me story-wise I never could have imagined.
And even though everybody knows that it's the second in a trilogy, it feels like its own thing.
Lobster sweater.
Go!
Star Wars is so cool because there's all these creatures,
Whoa!
all these amazing
What?
visual effects.
That fox.
I want it. No!
Characters are also so complex.
Turn.
Ryan needs to work on his Wookiee sounds. Ridiculous. New director. Can't even just learn a Wookiee sound.
There you go.
Love that image in the
It feels like the
trailer.
storyline's becoming more established. We're really getting to know these new characters. Also with the characters that we know and love. We're seeing their lives change.
God, these creatures are amazing.
Opposite way to what the
Go
audience
through Castle.
expected of the seven. Ryan's made Star Wars fresh and new.
You're loving those guys.
The creatures in this one's incredible.
It's our most ancient story of good against evil, told in the most fascinating way.
Oh, I'm loving that.
But it has a
That
graceful
dude.
depth to it.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
Dead. It's a wrap.
Oh, no, it's so
Get it,
bad.
guys?
I don't need the movie. Honestly, I'll just watch that over and over and over and just be like, in like a pleasure coma.
I know.
That's so fucking good.
Yeah, when you're there is something about this phase, and it happened last year too. The phase where, or I guess the past couple years, where you don't see the thing, you just dream. You know what I mean?
The dreams are almost
phase.
sweeter.
Right? Sometimes
than
you're
the
just
meat.
like, oh god. There's so much in there to unwrap. Like every scene was like a little thing. You know what I mean? Like just seeing Laura Dern really quick with like her purple hair and that kind of like regal-ish
Everything they showed in there looked amazing. Look a little bit like Alejandra's purple.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's a coincidence. It is, but now I
Check me
have
out
someone to
in,
be for Halloween.
The Last Jedi.
Do you guys like watching the behind-the-scenes stuff before the movie comes out?
Here's the thing. I wouldn't want to see it right before I sit down and watch the movie, because when I saw
it'll take
Spider-Man a couple weekends ago, they showed like a behind-the-scenes featurette right before the movie, and I was like, "What
Why?
the fuck is this? Like, let me
Yeah.
sit in my fantasy for a little longer." I don't mind it with this. Like, I can totally lose myself with this. I've seen countless behind-the-scenes footage of the original Star Wars now. You know what I mean? It doesn't pull me out, because if the story's good and the acting and everything else is good, you're in it.
And I like there's so much. The Star Wars visual universe is so rich. They're like those awesome little creatures we're reacting to. They might be. I feel like that's the thing that'll be like in the movie for like that long. They like pan past it, and so
I kinda
it's
thought-
cool to appreciate.
I don't know, because that one they showed twice. I don't know what creature that is. The one with the big eyes.
Yeah.
That's the Last Jedi.
They showed that creature multiple times, and that made me think like, ooh, is this creature going to be the next BB-8, where they're like, kids are gonna love it, we're gonna get some like toys off of this.
They're getting some toys out of that guy.
Yeah, they are.
But okay, so the part when they were like, Ryan's written a script that is, I don't remember what she said, unexpected but right. I was like, that is exactly what I want from Rian Johnson. I want him to write a script that doesn't make you go like, oh, of course, Star Wars, of course. You know what I mean? That's great. But you go like, what? But you go like, it feels that he's obeying story. You know what I mean? And he's obeying the thing that's right for the story. That will be the most impactful, even if at first it might not feel right. You know what I mean? And that's what I want more than anything. You know what I mean?
He's gonna rock. It's so cool to see him in there. He's an awesome guy. I've seen him talk between a couple of his before a few of his movies at here in Los Angeles, because he shows up at like the New Beverly. He's showing some stuff. And you get to hear him talk about it, and he's such a smart, funny, cool guy. He's so awesome.
Well, and what's his good friend that was at your party?
Noah Segan.
Noah Segan, who's in multiple...
He's in all of his
he's
stuff.
in all in Rian Johnson's films. I remember watching him in Looper, and I wonder if he's going to be in this, because if he's in all of Ryan's films...
He's got to be. In the same way J.J. Abrams like put a bunch of his friends in it. For sure, you're putting Noah Segan in for that.
Yeah.
He's also the guy from Looper who's the fine kind of fuck up loser friend.
Yeah, the guy who like they kind of hint he could be the Rainmaker at like little points in the film. I don't know, like I honestly feel like there's so much I'm trying to like now like go back and think. There was like the this red stuff that we thought like could be when those ships are like digging it up to maybe make a smoke screen, is what like a lot of people think. It's really cool to see like just the way that Ben or Kylo looks, you know what I mean? Like
seeing him in his helmet again and standing on top, every visual in that was so good. 'Cause even that one fraction of a shot, wasn't he like on top of a staircase?
I'm just gonna, like,
and there was like
scroll
this
through.
kind of like arcing sort of like setup around him. It just
Sounds
was
familiar.
like
It might have happened too fast for me.
everything happened too fast. But every one of these shots here, this one of that looks amazing with the fire outside of the Millennium
Here's,
Falcon.
like, Ryan looking at BB-8's helmet. You can go through like
These
where's
water
this?
scenes. This is you could go by this whole
Michael
trailer.
Skellig Island maybe still? I don't know.
Go through this whole thing frame by frame.
Yeah.
And just look at
This is my god, such
Ray
like
and,
him.
and Luke.
No, that's Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah,
and Luke.
Ryan's like sitting down talking to
right.
Luke. And this is like a more like a light outfit than he had on before, right? Like, wasn't it more gray?
He doesn't have his cloak on right
before.
now. Yeah, he's dressed in like white Jedi shit.
Obviously, we love. Oh, and then the.
So they said, did they say about the movie that there was not going to be a CGI Carrie Fisher in it, right?
Yes, they came out and they're like, we're not going to do that. They don't know. Like, supposedly her storyline continued and was like big into 9, and so then I think I might be getting this wrong, but one of her siblings came out and was like, yeah, Carrie's gonna be in this one, and then Kathleen Kennedy came out and was like, no, she's not gonna be in 9.
Yeah.
And so maybe they had to do a bunch of story tweaks, I don't know, but then there's also discussion of like, do you recast Leia? Do you recast Leia because it's more important for the story to have Leia? And
do you Dumbledore her into the next one?
Exactly, do you? And because it will be hard to accept it at first, but does the story need it? And a lot of people are like, you know what, Carrie would be like, okay, yeah, someone else take it over. Like, she would be okay with that. So like, is it okay? You know what I mean? And it would be really strange to watch.
What a question for them. They're for sure thinking about that, and for sure there's the whole camp that's like, we could totally CGI her in. We already did it with Rogue One.
Oh, Carrie Fisher.
On her wall twice. Can we also? This was one of my favorite ones. It's really hard for you guys to see, but it's a great illustration of.
Yeah, David brings this up a lot, like the detail in this.
I don't know. I gotta find out who did this art because I love this picture.
Yeah, like the punk Carrie or punk Leia. It's like
punk Leia. If you guys have seen that,
which so cool.
There's so many great touches.
Oh, you know what? We've been looking at it, but like there it is. So, yeah. If you.
I'll get into it later. I'll do another video where I just talk about that picture.
yeah. Let's just go through real quick. Okay,
that's gonna be Luke getting the
immediately
for the first time.
Yeah, immediately, like from where we left off.
Why do you think he's got these markings on his hand? Is that for
CGI?
Yeah, because he doesn't have that hand. Remember, it was that like metal hand.
Yes,
that was like different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's definitely what that is.
He sounded so much older than I'm used to hearing him sound.
Yeah.
There we go. There he is.
Yeah, he's got the helmet. This is looks like some sort of like First Order.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, and just like this is where this like blows up, and all those like papers were in there, like and they kind of like flew down.
Hopefully intentional.
Sort of, like, rebel base, and this like this black X-wing.
I love that. That was what the. That's got to be Luke, right? In that lobster sweater. I mean,
Ryan. Yeah, it's totally Ryan.
Was that Rian Johnson?
Yeah. Look at his hair and everything. Yeah, and giving him that look or whatever.
Crayfish, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so she's training with the staff. You know what I mean? She doesn't have the lightsaber. Yeah, so it's
Daisy
really interesting.
Ridley's so. I love the intensity she brings to Rey. I love it so much. She's so cool.
She's so good. This creature got me, and then this one when they put the face on it.
CGI? Yes, I want him to like. I feel like he could be in like Neverending Story or something. He's like, let me tell you how a tale.
And so obviously there's going to be like something underwater. There was that scene where. And we had that earlier where they're in that cove, and then, am I making this up? There's like a scene with like Rey underwater, right?
This guy!
This fucking guy.
I'm living for that guy when he's in the movie.
Get to him. It's not even like a thing. He like kind of jumps when
he's like this tiny.
I know, yeah. And he's got this little like Oktoberfest outfit.
I love that.
It's not practical, is it? That's totally a CGI scene we're getting there, right?
I don't think it's CGI. I think it's practical.
Oh my god, it's great.
Lupita obviously is going to be Maz Kanata's.
All the characters. Yeah.
They're the Lord of
Oh, and she's actually talking to Carrie. And that face, like they're old friends.
Yeah. They're also so complex.
I love Laura Dern too.
Got like a little.
Oh, is that General Hux sneaking in there?
Yeah. And he's like even more kind of gaunt and evil looking.
Yeah,
like he looks less kid-like.
They slicked him up even more.
Yeah, like kind of eviled him up.
There's no way he's making out of this movie.
Brian
no?
That's more of a Yoda sound almost.
Right? Oh, and I love that when in the Twilight, when that's in that other trailer.
So that's the face that she's doing there where I'm just like, yes. She's so cool. Yeah. I'm into it. Phasma's back.
Phasma's super clean.
Should have killed her instead of throwing in that trash compactor, guys.
No, we're gonna get like hopefully we'll get more of like her character in this.
I am looking forward to learning more.
So.
There we get a little bit, but did you guys hear about how they moved the scar?
No.
Yeah, like Ryan.
Oh, can you see it there? You can.
Yeah, like Ryan was like, it doesn't look right. Like
having
across
like
his nose, so we're just gonna like move it.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm not gonna watch it now.
Interesting.
It's too much for me. I love that. Just here's how much I love Oscar Isaac. In this, he doesn't have any lines. In this one trailer, a guy comes over, taps him, and he just turns and looks at the guy, and I'm entranced. I'm just like, oh. That was a great shot of C-3PO there.
Right, they're all great shots.
Yeah, they are.
This was really cool too when she's like sliding into this ditch.
This is the same thing
that
the red dirt was flying into.
Yeah, totally.
So this is the same scene.
And so this is after they've done the thing, after they've dug it up, they've made this ditch. So now she's like running to slide in. Right?
This is what they... Yes.
Right, they're each making like a line. So maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're not making a smoke screen. They're making like a...
Trench warfare?
Trench. Yeah, they're making trenches for them to like run
But it
through.
looks like she's being hurled into it or something. Like she doesn't want to end up in that ditch. I don't know.
That fucking guy. Look at
these
Ninja Turtles.
Yes, except cuter. I love them. And that's clearly in the same place. So this is like, it looks like a big casino scene to me, maybe, or something like that.
I was thinking that too.
No, yeah, it does kind of look like that. It's like super ritzy with that one shot where it kind of zoomed in on it.
Yeah. I can't wait for that scene.
Here's the only Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Benicio del Toro.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in this.
Yeah, and that hat, like, I don't quite know
what
exactly
is he doing?
what that is.
Is that for a CG thing?
And, I don't know, is that... I'm not sure who that is actually in there, but they kind of show you like a little bit that like I don't remember the name of that new girl character and Finn, but obviously they're doing some sort of like mission. But I heard tell that there's like a scene where they get on some like horse-like creature and there's like kind of like a chase where they run away in horses. This stuff's really cool where they're like doing all the lightsaber battles and everything.
It's alright.
And when I saw this, I was like, oh man, they're fans. You know what I mean? And that's like what's so great is like. Everybody knows the songs. Even the people in the fucking movie know the fucking songs, and they're all like,
"Oh man,
singing it," and that's fucking awesome. Yeah, what else we got? Just really
John Boyega looking just charismatic as always in all of his bits.
Falling. Oh, the creatures! They did this. I remember with the Rogue One, all the creatures looked so good before I saw it, and
and the creatures delivered 100%.
Expanding on that too.
Yeah, Rogue One's.
This is the dude.
That look good.
That's like the guy you draw guys like that. That is the thing dude. You're into.
Look, and he's got batteries.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, whoever that is.
It'll be a little shocking.
Okay.
Okay. Did you notice the Kylo helmets? That one looks like kind of got Darth Vader that helmet.
Yeah. And well, this one looks like gold almost. Maybe it's just the lighting.
It might be a different finish. Whatever that is, whatever
right, where the
those
person's
are,
like falling almost in a room of bombs. I have no clue.
They look kind of like bombs or explosives or something. Huh?
Right. What, Bibi?
That's great, Kylo. You know what? I mean, this is geeking out a lot, but just the backgrounds, how they keep them looking so true to the 1970s kind of aesthetic that way. You know, I love.
Yeah, when you see this, like that trim right there, you're like, oh, okay, it looks like
just the control panel and stuff. Yeah, that's so interesting. Take that cardboard boxes.
This is the shot we're talking about.
Yeah, okay, it is a gambling thing. Those have got to be gambling tables.
They look like it, right? And like everybody's like super ritzy.
Yeah.
I heard tell that there will be like a Han funeral scene, but maybe this isn't it because everyone is dressed
Han
pretty dark.
Funeral.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Which is something you don't think about, right? He's like,
I
this.
forgot,
You know? See, there he is.
Guy again.
See, they show him multiple times, and it looks like he's on Michael Skellig Island. It looks like
it does look like that.
So this is like Luke's friend that he's made.
Bilbo, I mean? Come on now.
Like on the island.
His new Yoda.
This is Carrie Fisher's daughter. It's gonna be.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh.
I believe so.
That's quite a resemblance. Base is gonna get blown up.
That looks so similar to the scene in The Force Awakens. In the first when that.
That's a Star Destroyer though, Bridge.
Yeah, but there's that scene, right, where it looks exactly like that. And am I wrong? No. Okay. This
just
they're together.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
They are.
This is like we're the first time we've seen them together.
Yes.
So we know they're reunited somewhere.
And it feels so good.
Somewhere big, yeah. But
yeah.
We know we can look forward to that, so that's good. More of like sad Kylo.
Sad.
Yeah, and then Carrie, God, she's like it feels like family, and it's gonna
family.
be super like emotional, like seeing her knowing it's the last time basically that we get to see her.
That is gonna be intense.
And it's a rat trap. Yeah, so cool.
I think just even the title, the Star Wars, but it's blood red. From the second one, it just gives it such an ominous feel getting into it there, and it's the Last Jedi, and you're just like. What's gonna happen? I hope it's not too bad. You guys already killed Han off. What else are you gonna do to us, huh?
I don't know. I'm excited. I trust in Ryan. I trust, and then all the actors I already know I love. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than like I get these little tidbits and I'm like, oh god, like just the juiciness of it. And,
you're mainlining this shit.
Yeah, mainlining it. So, yeah. Now, see, because I watch Collider. They do their Jedi Council every week, and I haven't. And they did like a reaction. And probably some other like Jedi Council fans out there, but I haven't been able to like hear what they've talked because I kind of avoided what they've been saying about it. So now I get to see what other people think and all the things that like. Even the super sweaty people, because I'm a huge fan and I love Star Wars.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know like some of the minutia like other people do. You know what I mean? And I've never actually been like that with anything. You know what I mean? Like I love things and I get into it. And
you are super fan into this.
But there's definitely people that like they read all the books, they read all the comics, and they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know all the ships. They know all the.
Oh god, yeah.
Like, and yeah.
Which corporations manufacture which blaster pistols?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure some of you are like that, and so you can tell us with what we don't know, and we would love to hear what we don't know, and tell us where we went wrong, and things that were Easter eggs in there that we missed and stuff like that, because I'm sure there's like hundreds. Yeah. So
yeah, we need like a trivia battle between you and me sometime on like
Star Wars trivia.
Star Wars, yeah. Maybe we can have fans submit questions or something. Like
that.
Oh, also David runs a Star Wars RPG.
Yeah, it's a podcast and a stream. I'm doing that on Friday.
Yeah,
I'm running a game, which is fun. If you guys are nerds, then you know about the Star Wars RPG that's out there. But I love it, man, because it gives me a chance to like be in the universe and play it at the table with people who are like. You know, you get the Force powers, you're going to be like a smuggler or a Wookiee or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
Yeah, so go check out David. It's on Twitch and...
Twitch, yeah, on the Saving Throw channel. Check us out there. It's called Never Tell Me the Odds. Huh? Good.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Awesome. Thank you for sitting with us and listening. And please like and subscribe and tell us what else to react to. All right. Thanks.